Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Danger averted for now. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caught offside that time.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
It's a loose ball. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Out for a throw. Into the channel. Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the flag's up.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Forward it goes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Dashing forward at pace. Looking to get within range. Chance to break. Played into space out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Whistle's gone, just offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Aimed long and direct. Ball's out on the left now. Looking for space out wide. A really good feat. Chance! Aimed long and direct. Goes for the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Tries one! He's delivered all right! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Played out to the right. Deftly done. Knocks it away. And that's been won straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gets it back. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Chance to shoot. It's broken loose. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's whipped it in low. Can he? He's had a shot! Leap. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Goes long. And it's got through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to get it forward quickly. They get a throw in. He's gone for it! Oh, he's managed to get it away.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Aimed long and direct. That'll be a throw. Forward it goes. Well weighted. And he just whacks it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
It's come loose. Pushes it out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the finish. Is it in? It's there. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Hits one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Lobs it in gently. Saved only by poor finishing.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And what a climax we have here! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There is the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. As you can see, we've already started here. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's on a charge. Going through. Could cross it here. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. And he's made sure that that won't get through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Keeper's ball. Looks to clip it forward. And he just whacks it away. And that's been won straight back. With a delicate ball. Boots it to safety.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And the shot! Danger averted for now. Gets his foot in there. Knocks it away. And it's been taken straight back. There to hoof it away. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he put it away? It's there! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
It's going for goal! Forward it goes. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
That is terrific skill. Dinks one in. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
It may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
He's left his man. This could fall anywhere. And that has put paid to that. He's had a look. Has a swing at it. He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's got through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's got a big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That has been clubbed away. Gets on the end of it. Shot at goal! Chance again? No.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Looks to dink one in. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit long and direct. He's left his man. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's hoisted clear. Gets it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Fired in from distance. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. He's in, surely! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gets good distance on it. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. To safety. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defenders on the back foot.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And the weighted pass, and he's cut it out.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Aimed long and direct.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the counter is on. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Going through. Up for the header. Goal! Right back in the game.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Plays it over to the other flank. Looks to thread it through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He can get that clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He goes long. And he just whacks it away. Ball is over the line. And that is that. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Steered forward. Could move up a gear here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Dinks one in, knocks it away, and he heaves it forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chance to shoot. Turns and he's had a go! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up for the header, and he's done it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Cuts it out.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And he's there to hoof it away. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lobs it in gently, drills one in. Tries to dink it in. Big chance! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Timely intervention. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shoots! Now the counter. He's a clever pass. Forward it goes. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's in! Oh, nice touch. And that's been levered clear. And it's been taken straight back. Looks to clip it forward. It's a goal kick. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Up to meet it! And the ball's... He can pounce on that! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Deftly done. Out wide to the right. Well, they can break here. Good ball. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's had a shot! And oh! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
There's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
And Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And now they can launch a counter. Tries lifting it over. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Surely a shot. Can he finish? In it goes. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And this has gone, presumably for offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. Pushes it out wide. Chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Boots it to safety. That is terrific skill. Can he put it away?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Aimed low and direct. Gorgeous control there. Aimed low and direct. And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And there's a long ball, and it's got through. He's got away, chooses to go back. And he just whacks it away. Plays it back, hits one! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before.
very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. It's got through. Up to meet it! Not offside that time.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. Can he finish? That's a lovely try, but not to be.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's hoisted clear. Plays a clever pass. Brings it forward.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them. Going for goal! And the follow-up! And he's done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now can he finish? Timely intervention. And now they can launch a counter. Over to the left. And that's been levered clear. Turns and goes back. Is it in? What a save! Terrific reactions! And he just whacks it away. Can he put it away? Played out to the right. Gets it back. Good. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. A long ball, but not especially accurate. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lobs it in gently. Oh, good interception. Chance! Shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good clearance and very necessary. Plays it out to the flank. Played back in. Hits one! Dashing forward at pace. It's got through. And that's a throw. Ball forward. What does he try from here? He's got away. Lovely bit of skill there. It's a brilliant interception. Dinks one in. And it's hoisted clear. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Back into the middle. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. Cleared without complication. Tries to stroke it through. Away from immediate danger. Out wide to the right. Chooses to go back. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's a corner kick. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well weighted. He's had a shot! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Going through. Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's been taken straight back. Neither side really getting hold of... Has a swing at it! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Shoots! Could fall kindly. It's a goal! Back to within one. Interesting. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Goes for goal! What about it? Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Pushes it out wide. Crosses into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That's the throw. Just brushed off the ball there. He's tried one! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's in, surely! Gets good distance on it. Hoists it high. And that has been clubbed away. Chance to shoot! He's gone for it! In it goes! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Played into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, it remains to be seen what it is.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the... Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. As you can see, we've already started here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dinks one in. It's out for a goal kick. With a delicate ball, looking to shoot. He's delivered all right. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a hit! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Forward it goes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to stroke it through. Dangerous looking ball. It's come to nothing. He's got options out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Peter, they play the high line well, but it's always vulnerable to pace in behind.
Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
The shot's on! Another chance! In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here in either...
A massive leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Boots it to safety. Out to the left it goes. Looks to set one up, and he's cut it out. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And back to base. Defending was strong and firm. They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Well read, he sorted that out. Is there any support? He might not. And a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And we're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing...
Is it in? They've done it!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the finish! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee would soon change his status.
Tries one! Receives it from behind, and he's straight offside.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Must score! He's gone for it! And it's hoisted clear. Aimed long and direct. Deftly done. Drills one in. It's a goal kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looking to break out here. Nicely controlled. Shots on. Forward it goes. Chance to shoot. Now a Chance to break. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Managed to get it away. And it's been taken straight back. And that had to be more accurate. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. He spotted the run and played him through. Just the goalkeeper's big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Aimed long and direct. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, good interception. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries to get it forward quickly. Chooses to go back. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Big Chon hits one. It's in for the pieces. It's there. And the lead is extended still further. And that's it. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's been levered clear. Oh, that's nice. And it's got through. Oh, throw in. Lovely bit of skill. Turns and goes back. And the ball's come out. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good clearance and very necessary. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
Forward it goes. He's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pushes it out wide. Chance to break. Battles to win it back. Cuts it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cut out in the nick of time.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now can he finish? The shot's on! Fence has got rid of that. Chooses to go back. Tries to get it forward quickly. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's being played forward. Gets it back. Here it is, has a hit! Goal! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Here comes big chance! He scores! A pretty simple finish in the end, what do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time.
Goes for goal! Aimed long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Is it in? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Keeper's ball. And he's going long. Flags up.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. The referee brings the first half to a close. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Knocks it away. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he score? And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Takes it over to the other flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's on his way! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's gone a long way up and away. Going through. It's a brilliant interception. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a swing at it. It's in. And the comeback is complete. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's got options out wide. He's got away. Room for a shot. Aimed long and direct. No question, that's a foul. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's hoisted clear. Here's a corner. He's had a go!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It's a loose ball. Shoots! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
A real chance to break.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And they're back in front. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack. It really was.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it heads it! Should have equalised.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Ball through needs to be good here. And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Aimed long and direct. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh, he's broken through. He's gone for it. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that.
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Looks to thread it through, cut out in the nick of time. Could move up a gear here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's hoisted clear. Gets it back. Tries to stroke it through. Boots it to safety. Hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's had a go! And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, surely that deserved better. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. Hoists it high. Can he put it away? There it is! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looking to shoot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He's looked long this time. Oh, they could break here. Oh, really good feet from him. And he heaves it forward. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the finish! Saved only by poor finishing.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cuts it out. Gone back to the keeper. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Out wide to the right. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Aimed long and direct. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Aimed long and direct. Can he score? That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And he's going long. And that has put a stop to that. Tries to get it forward quickly. And there's a long ball. And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. Shot at goal! He scores! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Deftly done. You can get that clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hit long and direct. Played into space out wide. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Knocks it away. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's been levered clear. Aimed long and direct. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. He's through the middle. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Goes long. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Has a hit! It's there! And the comeback is complete! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's in space and looking for options. Knocks it away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Lobs it in gently. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Forward it goes. With a delicate ball. Whipped in. Good clearance and very necessary.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Fence has got rid of that. And the counter is on. Brings it forward. Plays a clever pass. Swung in towards the middle. That's a throw.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out for a throw. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, and the shot! That's a shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And that will be the final act. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, off the bar! Looks to thread it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets up to head it! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses into the box. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pushes it out wide. Looks to clip it forward. He slid it through. And this has gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Down by a lack of accuracy. Hit long and direct. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's had a go!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shoots! Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Forward it goes. It's being played forward. Gets good distance on it. That's the throw. Approaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. He's off on a marauding run. Aimed long and direct. Now a chance to break. He's looked long this time. Now going for goal! Now looking at that, the defence was beaten. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Deftly done. They've been given a corner. Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Goes for the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first half is done. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. No way through there. Referee has just said play on. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Could be thinking about a shot here. Forward it goes. Gets into some space. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. It's a loose ball. Can he put it away? Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Aimed long and direct. Receives it from behind. In he flies! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's through. Room for a shot. And a shot! In it goes! And they've got their lead back. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So we have a breakthrough. Hits one! Oh, brilliant goal! Oh, that is a gem!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
That is fabulous. Just drink it in. So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really...
Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets it into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Has a hit! Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Shapes to shoot! No, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Can he shoot? And he heaves it forward. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from...
Has a swing at it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Quick ball forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Knocks it away. Final seconds, this has to be it. Clears it out of harm's way. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. As you can see, we've already started here. Gets his foot in there, ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. With a delicate ball, gets into some space. That's a throw. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And a shot! He scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. And I'll tell you, the chest control was the key component there. That enabled the shot.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hoists it high. Out for a goal kick. Forward it goes.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Surely he'll have a dip! Managed to get it away. Tries lifting it over. He's had a go! He's scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, high quality goal. Look. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to stroke it through. He's left his man. And that's been won straight back. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Shots on, he's off on a marauding run. Oh, and he's got good distance, who's chasing? Out wide to the right. It's broken loose. Just brushed off the ball there. Drills one in. Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, good interception. Dinks one in. And it's hoisted clear. Here comes the corner. Shoots!
Well, to put put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Battles to win it back. He's through. A real chance to break. Can he score? And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aimed long and direct. Now a chance to break.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the weighted pass. And he just whacks it away. And a shot! Boots it to safety. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nicely measured pass. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Chance to break. Decent looking ball. Chance to shoot. Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Defenders on the back foot. Going through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Aimed long and direct. The whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Big shot, goes for goal! In it goes!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Played into space out wide. Now the counter. And it's got through. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And now they can launch a counter. Plays it out to the wing. Now the cross. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. It's a loose ball, pushes it out wide. It's a brilliant interception. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Aimed low and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Plays a clever pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Fires it in low. Cleared without complication. Ball's out on the left now. Tries to dink it in. Timely intervention. Lobs it in gently. Danger averted for now. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And now the breakaway. And help's available out wide. Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's left his man. Here it comes. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Forward it goes. There is the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.